Hey everyone, Steven here from Redolescence and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be taking a look at a fragrance by Bath & Body Works, and the fragrance is called Mahogany Woods. So here is the bottle. This one was launched in 2014. Now they did not mention who the perfumer is for this one, but on Fragrantica.com, Bath & Body Works has mentioned that they work in collaboration with 3 perfumers. The perfumers are Honorine Blanc, David Apel, and Clement Gavari. I hope I'm not mispronouncing any of those names. So the perfumer for this one could be one or more of those 3 aforementioned perfumers. Now Bath & Body Works does have a few different lines. They have the Classic Men's line, which you see behind me, 2 of which I believe are discontinued now, Classic and Oak, if I'm not mistaken. They also carry the C.O. Bigelow line. So Bath & Body Works was a brand that was established in 1990. They didn't create their first fragrance until 2005, I believe, and they sell candles, they sell, I think, aromatherapy products, and they sell fragrances. Now, they just came out with this new line of fragrances last year, one of which is Mahogany Woods. The other 2 are Alpine Suede and Whitewater Rush. So I'm very excited to talk to you guys a little bit about Mahogany Woods, but next up, let's take a look at the presentation. The box for Mahogany Woods has a pretty cool looking graphic to it. I guess it just looks like Mahogany Woods. Very golden, ambery color. Kind of reflects the smell as well. This is a cologne spray, so I'm given to understand this is eau de cologne. It says in concentration at the bottom. Information at the very bottom of the box, like the ingredient, serial number, UPC code. A nice little description here on the back reading, Mahogany Woods is an addictive elixir that blends fresh mahogany and bourbon vanilla with golden amber for a warm and masculine signature. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. Name of the company at the top. That's it as far as the box goes. As far as the bottle goes, really nice label here in the front, very, clean, clear, nothing more to it. It's actually embossed. That pops out a little bit. Sticker at the bottom with the same information you find on the box. Reflective cap, really nice, clicks into place. The distribution on this fragrance is great, no qualms there. And that has been the presentation for Mahogany Woods by Bath & Body Works. Alright, so what do you get from this fragrance when it first opens up? You're going to be greeted with just a little bit of citrus. Now, BaseNotes.com lists the citrus as blood orange, and I can kind of see that. Maybe it's just the color of the bottle and the box evoking that feel, but you do get a little bit of citrus in the open. Nothing too prominent or noticeable or even noteworthy, but you get that nice little freshness in the opening, which I think is well needed and well desired. And then after that goes away, you get this peppery, boozy, spicy, delectable, gourmand vanilla note that just caught me totally off guard. It was way out of left field. You go to Bath & Body Works and you see the fragrances that I have behind me and you smell them and they're like, yeah, it's okay, but it does smell a little manufactured, a little generic, a little cheap, a little chemically. This one totally caught me off guard. The fact that Bath & Body Works was selling this fragrance, is unbelievable to me because the quality in this one is superior. It opens up with this really nice, like I said, peppery nuance that's kind of evocative of Spice Bomb and Bulgari's Man in Black, but not entirely. But then you also have this maltyl note, ethyl maltyl. Now, maltyl is a naturally occurring organic compound that's found in cooked food as well as roasted barley. And it's, believe it or not, found in Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler, Angel Men Pure Malt. So you kind of have like this caramel-like, sweet, creamy, nutty smell in the fragrance. There's also tonka bean, but it opens up with this really heavenly gourmand scent that I did not expect whatsoever from a Bath & Body Works fragrance. I think this one is the star. This is the best fragrance that they carry in their entire line, in my opinion. Better than all of the ones behind me, better than the 2 from the new collection. This is just, the quality is insurmountable. If you had put this fragrance in front of me and you had me smell it, you didn't tell me what it was, and you had me guess as to whether or not it was cheap or expensive, I would tell you this is an expensive fragrance. And I would tell you that the quality is very high for this one. So to consider that you pay less than $30 and you can have yourself a bottle of this is really just crazy. So what you get after those notes evaporate, like the blood orange, and I believe there's a little clary sage, which is either listed as a top or a mid note. You do get some of that woody presence. Now, mahogany is a note in this fragrance. I'm not, really too sure on that. I mean, I don't really pick up on it. I definitely do get like a creamy, woody dry down, and base notes does list sandalwood. I can kind of see the sandalwood more than I could the other notes in this one. And then in the dry down you also have tonka bean, which adds a really nice creamy vanillic, almost ambery smell to the composition. Also lists amber as a note. I really think it's more of the vanilla kind of giving off that vibe. But man, what do you get from this scent? It opens up with this nice, you know, blood orange note, and it has this cognac, boozy vanilla smell in the opening, some spices thrown into the mix. And then it dries down to this somewhat resinous but creamy, sweet, gourmand fragrance that absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm dumbfounded. Well, not really, but you know, I'm really surprised that Bath & Body Works has been able to come out with a fragrance like this. This is really something that caught me off guard, totally out of left field. Absolutely love this fragrance. I think it was really, really well done. You owe it to yourself. Next time you are in a Bath & Body Works, do not overlook this one. Make sure you stop by and you check out this fragrance. I'm telling you, you will be pleasantly surprised. And what really shocks me is that Bath & Body Works would produce a scent like this. I think if this were sold at Sephora under a different name, same presentation and everything, I think this would be flying off the shelves at the price that it's currently being sold at. But I think that because it's being sold at Bath & Body Works, the reputation that they have, their catalog and their history, I think people are totally going to pass this one by, not even give it a second glance, and I think that that's a shame because this is a fantastic fragrance. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Last up we have the rating. So first up we have uniqueness and overall smell, and this one is hands down a 9 out of 10. The smell in this one is amazing. I do think that the notes are a little amalgamated. I think that they took what was popular in other fragrances, like the peppery nuances of this fragrance from like Bulgari Man in Black and Spice Bomb, the blood orange from Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, the tonka bean from Versace Eros, that boozy vanilla that you've gotten in a few fragrances already. So I think that they took everything, kind of congregated into this one scent. But anyway, I think it is very unique for something that's being put forward by you know, Bath & Body Works. I just think this is a spectacular fragrance, absolutely terrific. I'm still shocked that I was able to buy something at this price from Bath & Body Works. So fix it as reused successfully, which is why it lasts as long as it does. Very high compliment factor. I actually noticed this on a coworker at work, and I complimented him right away, and he smelled great. My fiance thinks I smell great. 9 out of 10. As far as longevity goes, this is an 8 out of 10. This is a cologne spray, so I'm given to understand this is eau de cologne, which, I mean, in other fragrances like 4711, it lasts, what, 1 to 2 hours? This one lasts an average of 8 hours on my skin. Absolutely superb, superior performance. Projection is a 10 out of 10. Like I said, when my coworker was wearing this at work, I smelled him down the hallway. The sillage on this one is absolutely amazing. I tracked him down. That's initially where I found out about this scent. I asked him what he was wearing. He told me it was this fragrance. That's the only time, right after work, I had to drive to the mall and pick myself up a bottle of the scent. Next up we have versatility, and I gave this one a 9 out of 10. Now, I'm going to actually take the risk, and I'm going to go as far as saying I think this is a unisex scent. It's marketed for men. I do think that the woods allow it to spill a little bit more over into the masculine category, but who wouldn't want to smell amber and vanilla on a woman, you know? So I think that this one, for the most part, is a unisex scent. This can be worn casually because of the price. It could be worn on a night out because of the sweet aspects. It can be worn in a suit and tie or a shirt and tie because it just smells expensive and it smells mature. Not in the sense of it smelling dated, but in the sense that it's opposite of immature. I think in terms of season, because of the great performance, this could work well in the colder weather. I just don't see this one being worn in the dead of summer. In age range, anybody could wear it. And then last up we have presentation. I already told you guys what I feel about that. I ended up giving this one a 7 out of 10. And overall, I'm going to give Mahogany Woods by Bath & Body Works a 9 out of 10. This is a fantastic fragrance. This has quickly become one of my favorite fragrances, one of the best releases, in my humble opinion, of 2014, and I am totally shocked and surprised that they would put out a fragrance like this. It has everything. The price, the quality of ingredients, the smell, the uniqueness, the wearability, the versatility, the inoffensive nature, the compliment factor. Guys, do yourselves a favor, check this out. If you smelled fragrances from Bath & Body Works before and you're like, yeah, you know, I'm not wearing a Bath & Body. No, please, check this one out. You will be pleasantly surprised. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. That was my review on Mahogany Woods by Bath & Body Works. So if you own or have tried this scent, please let me know what you think by leaving a comment down below. Also, please don't forget to rate and subscribe for future videos. So again, thank you so much for watching. This has been Stephen with another fragrance review from Radolescence. I'll see you very soon.